Hey, welcome back, guys. So today on this video, we are talking about Cash App, and more specifically, I'm going to answer a question I've been getting a lot lately, and that is, why is it sometimes when you send a payment out, you get an error that says Cash App failed for my protection? So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off, guys, it's going to be a really quick video. There's actually not a lot of things to talk about with this, but I'm going to go over a couple of key details that are going to save you some money and possibly prevent you from being scammed. So why would you get the error Cash App failed for my protection? Well, that's pretty easy. The thing is, Cash App is a multi-billion-dollar company, and then they're moving money around, lots of money. I don't know how much, but it's probably in the billions of dollars. And because of that, they are highly targeted for scams and fraud, the company themselves as well as the users like you and me. So since they are part of a multi-billion-dollar company called Square, they have a huge team dedicated to preventing scams and fraud on their platform. Now, they can't actually prevent 100%, but they do their best to try to protect users. And the thing is, there's a lot of scams on Cash App, like the sugar daddy scam or the clearance fee scam, where you and I might think that you're participating in a legitimate transfer of money, but in fact, we're being scammed. So once Cash App finds out that there's a scammer on their system, then they flag their account. In that way, if somebody who is unsuspecting like you or me is going to be sending money to them, then that transaction can be flagged as a potential scam. And if Cash App feels like it's a scam that you or I are being taken advantage of, then they will cancel the transaction, and then you're going to get the error that Cash App failed for my protection. And I'm going to give you an example of that. One example is the Cash App sugar daddy scam. So basically what happens is these people go around on Instagram or Facebook and they create these profiles that look like they're usually rich old men. And with the scam, basically what happens is they trick young women into thinking that they're going to receive something like $3,000 or $2,000 a week as a sugar baby. And part of that scam is they request that sugar baby or so-called sugar baby to pay what's called a clearance fee in order to receive that $2,000 or $3,000. That clearance fee is usually like $50 or maybe $100. So the vast majority of people are not going to fall for this scam, but there are a few that are targeted and fall victim to this particular scam. So what's going to happen is once that so-called sugar baby sends out the clearance fee to that Cash App that's been flagged as a scam account, before that money reaches that account, Cash App is going to block it, and then that's when you're going to get the error. Cash App failed for my protection, which actually works out in your benefit because once that money reaches the other user, in order to receive a refund or to have it pulled back, it's nearly impossible. It's just not likely you're going to get that money back. So while it might be annoying that the payment won't go through and it says Cash App failed for my protection, there is some sort of a background system that Cash App is using to try to prevent fraud and protect their users from getting scammed. Now, it's not a perfect system, and I'm sure that sometimes you'll get that error Cash App failed for my protection when it is actually a legitimate purchase. If that's the case, then you want to go through the support tab on Cash App, let them know what's going on, let them know that it is a legitimate transaction, and see if they will allow it to go through. So to sum up the question, why do you get the Cash App failed for my protection error? Usually something along their system on the back end makes them believe that there is some sort of a scam or some sort of fraud going on. So their system automatically cancels that transaction. That's why it would say Cash App failed for my protection. So there you have it, guys. Hopefully you found that video useful. If so, click thumbs up or maybe consider subscribing to my channel. And I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.